People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now.
From coast to coast, it's not just about houses. It's about how people live, work, and dream. These streets hold stories. These homes hold hope. And the people, they're the heartbeat of something bigger. This isn't just real estate. This is the real America. One neighborhood at a time. Welcome to your neighborhood. Welcome to the American Dream.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm the Real Estate Caddy, your host. Today, we are teeing it up at the incredible Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa, Austin's only golf resort nestled right here in the Texas Hill Country. With breathtaking views, incredible dining, relaxing resort vibes, and 4 championship golf courses, it's easy to see why this place has become the premier destination for folks from all over. Today, we're going to get an inside look at the resort, and then we're going to head off to their legendary Fazio Canyons golf course to meet one of the top master club fitters in the country. And then we're going to finish the day with the head golf pro to see one of my favorite places on the golf course. Are you ready? Let's go. From luxury accommodation and resort pools to world-class golf and incredible dining, Omni Barton Creek blends the beauty of Texas Hill Country with one of the top golf resort experiences in the state. And now to tell us a little more about the Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa, I'm joined by the Director of Marketing, Heather Hagelberger. So Heather, what makes the Omni Barton Creek such a unique destination here in Austin?
Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa is incredible for our world-class amenities. First, we're known for 4 championship golf courses, but we also have a full-service spa and salon. We've got 9 different culinary experiences that range everywhere from high-end seafood restaurants to casual dining experiences. We've got tennis, we've got pickleball, and then we've got several outdoor pools overlooking the beautiful Texas Hill Country.
So tell me, what are some of the guest favorite features here at the resort?
The Mocara Spa is definitely a guest favorite. There's so many different facials, massages, and body treatments to choose from. And then there's incredible amenities you can enjoy after your service.
All right, so tell me, how does this gorgeous hill country setting really shape the overall experience here?
The Texas Hill Country is woven into our identity. Everything from the artwork on the walls to these incredible views that we're looking at here. We source our ingredients from local vendors here, so we have a lot of local flavors. And then being so close to Austin, we weave in that live music capital of the world here as well into our dining and events with some live music.
Okay, and so what would be the perfect escape here at Omni Barton Creek?
The perfect getaway would be staying for at least 2 to 3 days to make sure you can experience all of the amenities we have to offer, making sure to get out into the hill country to do some hiking and biking, and then head into Austin for a night to see a game or a concert.
That's exactly why so many people select Omni Barton Creek as their Austin escape. Heather, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Now it's time to head over to Canyons to meet the master club fitter, Bobby Dean. Located just minutes from the main resort, Barton Creek Fazio Golf Course is known for its breathtaking hill country views, dramatic elevation changes, scenic limestone bluffs, and challenging multi-level greens. All right, I'm joined by Bobby Dean, the owner of Barton Creek Fitting Studio. He has been recognized by Golf Digest as one of the best club fitters in the country. Well done, Bobby.
Thank you.
So what sets your club fitting studio apart from all the others?
One of the biggest advantages we have is at Barton Creek we have off of grass with roll ball flight, so the players can test the clubs and equipment that the actual playing they're going to be out on the golf course with grass and ball flight. One of the other things too is we have every club manufacturer, so we have a universal system of shafts and heads, so we can interchange one shaft with every head to find out what's the best weighting and the best performance for each player.
Very cool. So what type of level golfers are getting fitted?
One of the biggest misconceptions is players is they don't think they're good enough for fittings. We can see more advantages and more jumps and benefits for a higher handicap than we can a tour player. So a higher handicap can give better, quicker improvement with properly fitted shafts and weighting of clubs.
If you're in the market for a brand new set of clubs, come check out Barton Creek Fitting Studio right here at Canyons. Bobby, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, my pleasure. And now we're going to meet Richard, the head golf pro over at the short course. Follow me. Richard, we couldn't end the day without playing my favorite hole, number 10. I heard this is your favorite hole as well.
It is.
It is. And so tell me, why do you think this is such a signature hole at Canyons?
Well, it's with our championship tee box here. If you can look down behind me here, you'll see the beauty of this hole. Also with the bunkers down the right, we're not able to see the green, but it plays downhill a little bit to the right, and it's a very comfortable shot for me, actually.
I agree.
And then here we are at the Champions Course, or what we're going to deem the Champions Course, being that we're hosting a PGA Tour event here in November at the Canyons Course.
That's right. That's right. The Good tournament, right?
The Good Championship will be here in November, the week of November the 9th.
Fantastic. Well, are you ready to tee it up? I want to see how well you can do. All right, let's go. Wow, what a day here at Omni Barton Creek. I'm your host, Adri Overton. Until then, you never know where the next fairway, front door, or Austin adventure is going to take us. I'll catch y'all later. Take care.
Welcome to Kaufman, Texas. I am your host today, Amy Downs. We are going to be visiting some of the shops in downtown Kaufman. We are going to be joined by our guest, Sheila Naws. She is my business partner, born and raised in Kaufman, and has lived here her entire life. She is going to take us around town, take us out to Bloomfield Homes, so we can look at the models and look at their inventory, and then show you what it's like to live in Kaufman, Texas. Welcome to Kirby's. This is one of the boutiques downtown. They have clothing, jewelry, candles, all the things that you could possibly imagine.
Hi, my name is Carrie Rao, and I'm the owner of the Charter and Trading Company. We've been here for 9.5 years. February will be our 10-year anniversary, and we carry a lot of heritage-driven products. If it has a good story behind them, great people behind it, then we will try to pick it up and carry it, so long as it's unique. And we have a lot of unique finds here: home goods, personal apparel, jewelry. I'm an accidental retailer. We came in here with our Memorial Foundation that we also run. It's a 501c3 for drunk driving awareness and prevention. But the community needed more shopping, so we changed gears a little bit and started bringing in products that you can't find in other parts of our town. With that, we have found a lot of local artisans and artists that we also like to highlight. We're very proud to be surrounded by other merchants, business owners, and citizens of the community that have the same passion and values, the same vision for our town, where we have a lot of foot traffic, a lot of shopping and dining, a place to meet and stroll on an evening after you get off work, or a Saturday or Sunday morning. We'd love to see you on the Kaufman Square.
So Sheila, tell me a little bit about why you decided to be born and raised and stay in Kaufman, Texas.
I love Kaufman, and I will never move, never have thought about moving. For one thing, the community here, we support each other. So anytime that someone in the community needs help, we all rally together and we take care of them. And that's one of my reasons for staying is I love the people here.
When I lived here, there was nothing here. So the changes that we've seen today are pretty impressive, and the growth is tremendous. So it's been really cool to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially now that we're the #1 growing county in the nation.
Yep. Hello, we are at Bloomfield Homes in Kaufman, Texas, the largest new home subdivision in the city. We are going to tour the model home and talk to Mike, the sales rep, about this amazing community. Hi Mike, how are you doing today? You too. Well, we're coming to talk to you about your subdivision. So tell us a little bit about the neighborhood.
Yeah, glad you came by. We've been here about almost 5 years now. Bloomfield Homes is the only builder that's here in Georgetown at Kings Fort. We've got 2 different product lines that we're building, the Element Series and the Classic Series. And we've got 4 different size home sites. So great product lines ranging from $300,000 up to $500,000.
Perfect.
Lots of different plans to choose from and great financing packages available.
Awesome. So how many homes are ready now if we brought you a buyer?
I've got 3 that are ready to go today, and I'll have another 4 ready in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. And then what is your build time on new construction from start to finish?
It's anywhere from 5 months to 6 months, depending on the weather, but we're at about 5 months right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This community is the largest community in Kaufman. Lots of opportunity here, brand new homes. I've owned a Bloomfield home. It was one of my favorite homes I've ever owned. If you do stop by the model home and see Mike, make sure to mention Amy Downs' team to be entered in our raffle, and we will have that drawing at the end of the summer. Thank you for joining us today as we toured my hometown of Kaufman, Texas, the town square, and the neighborhood Georgetown at Kingsport, and the Bloomfield Homes community. Until next time.
I'm Carol Knott-Teff with the hometown team at RE/MAX Integrity. Today, I'm at Robichaux Jewelry to talk to John, the owner, as they celebrate 40 years in the business. Welcome to my show, American Dream. Tell us about your American Dream and your family starting this business.
Yes, so our American Dream started off over 40 years ago. My dad was one of 13 kids, and his dad passed away, and there were still 11 kids living at home. My dad was in college at the time and decided that he needed to drop out of school to help provide for the family. Found a job at a Gordon's jewelry store there in Beaumont and started there, working as a sales associate, then worked his way up to a store manager and then area manager. And I can remember him basically working 6 days a week, 12-hour days. And I remember you couldn't talk to him when he got home because he worked downtown, and he would de-stress from the drive coming back up. And so after doing that for about 15 years, he decided if I'm gonna bust my butt doing this, I'm gonna do it for myself. So back in 1985, couldn't find any loans from the bank, so he got with his family and said, this is what I want to do, this is my dream. I have a spot, I have a location, and they all pitched in.
What do you think is the trend that you're seeing in jewelry today?
Layering or stacking, kind of what you have on right now.
I have a few things from you.
Right. Bracelets stacked up, necklaces layered. There's no right or wrong in jewelry. If you like it, wear it.
I know that you and your manager often travel for unique stones. Can you tell us a little bit about that procedure?
Every February in Tucson, Arizona, there is a gem show, and it's the largest in the world. So every miner, every company all over the world comes to Tucson, and there's literally 52 shows all going on at the same time. And so you can get from very rare fine jewels for jewelry to geodes there. And we look for what's the trending color that we see going on. We design our own line. We have the Robichaux collection, but we also do custom for customers. So if you have a love of sapphires, we can find you the right sapphire there and then come down and custom make it here. We're just a full service jeweler. We can do everything from changing your watch battery to fixing your chain to redesigning a whole new piece to getting you all brand new stuff.
let's talk a little bit about what your goals are and where you hope to go.
My goals were just to continually to grow. Ideally, would love to kind of have our own spot, but right now we're extremely happy where we are. We've been here since '07. So my goal is just to continue to just steadily grow.
I know you have a program that I subscribe to very much and I love it, and that's the wish list.
We created a wish list program where the lady can come in any time of the year, pick out any different things that she wants to put them on her wish list. So that way it gives her husband a kind of clear idea of what she likes, and it makes him feel comfortable because he doesn't worry about coming in and is she gonna like it, is she not, is she gonna return it or whatever. So this gives them the confidence to go in and say, what's on Carol's wish list? Pulls it up, boom, 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 here we go. Oh great, I can pick from these items and I know she loves them.
You put out an ad that if you had jewelry that was broken, loose stones, bring it in and we could redesign. You do a lot of custom design.
We do a lot of custom design. That's probably the main bulk of our business, and then people don't know that we do that. So I always tell people with jewelry is you can recycle it. Hey, take your unwanted stuff that you haven't worn and it's been sitting in a box for 10 years, and instead of coming in and looking for something new, with gold prices really high right now, you've already got the pieces. Let's just recreate it. Jewelry is about a memory, a milestone, a family legacy. You pass it down. You want to be able to just put your own kind of touch on it.
I'm Carol with American Dream, and today we have been at Panther Creek Shopping Center in the Woodlands. The Woodlands is one of America's greatest communities and has won many awards. If you're thinking about a move to the Woodlands, give us a call and put us to work for you.
When people think of North Texas, lakes are probably not the first thing that comes to mind. But what people don't realize is that this area is home to some of the most popular recreational lakes in the state of Texas. Hi, I'm Sherry Murphy, your host, and today we are exploring two very different lake experiences, from the energy and recreation of Grapevine Lake to one of Irving's best kept hidden gems, Philbig Lake. From boating and fishing to paddleboarding, water skiing, or wake surfing, kayaking, and sunset cruises, lake life has become a huge part of North Texas lifestyle.
And with our long, warm seasons, people here spend a lot of time outside and on the water. There are 30 major recreational lakes within driving distance of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and Texas overall has hundreds of public lakes and reservoirs.
There's no need to worry if you don't own a boat, jet ski, or kayak. Most lakes have rentals where you can rent for a day or two and experience your favorite sports. So today we are at Sam's Dock at Silver Lake Marina on Grapevine Lake, and this is Kirk Duff. Kirk, tell us a little bit about Sam's Dock and what you rent.
Sure. Well, here at Sam's Dock, we've been here on this location for 10 years now. We rent wave runners, ski boats, pontoons. We also have large charter boats that we do weddings, corporate events on.
Yeah.
They'll house up to 100 people.
Wow.
But you know, some of our most popular items here are the pontoons.
Okay. Well, that's very cool. So typically, what do you see as the busiest time of year for you guys?
Well, definitely the busiest time this is weekend coming up, which is Memorial Weekend. You got 4th of July, Labor Day. Those are the busiest weekends, and all through the summer, it's real steady.
Is it?
Okay. Especially on the weekends, we're packed out.
Wow. Okay. Well, Kirk, thank you so much for being with us today.
No, it's welcome.
One thing I love about living in North Texas is the variety of lifestyle options that people have here. You can live in the middle of a thriving metroplex and still come home to a peaceful, luxury, waterfront view with boating, fishing, and nature in your own backyard. Or you can have a weekend getaway on a nearby lake. Better yet, you can come home to your own personal oasis on a private lake. Next, I'll show you one of Irving's hidden gems on Lake Philbig. Now, this is what people don't expect to find in Irving, Texas. Tucked away in the heart of the city is Philbig Lake, a private lake community that feels worlds away from the hustle and bustle of DFW. Welcome to 1303 Lakeshore Drive in Irving, one of my listings that just went pending after multiple offers. This home may not be the biggest home on the market, but it proves something very important, that luxury isn't about square footage, it can be about a feeling. A view, peace and quiet, morning coffee overlooking the water, or ending the day watching the sunset from your own dock. And honestly, that is the kind of lifestyle so many people are searching for right now. This property captures everything people love about lake life. You have this incredible oversized patio, a private dock and deck, outdoor shower, creative spaces like the she shed, and views that are almost impossible to believe you can find in the middle of Irving. And the best part, this is a private lake, meaning it's only reserved for people who are lucky enough to have lakefront property.
Big Lake has long been considered one of Irving's hidden gems. Originally created decades ago from a sand and gravel pit operation, the lake evolved into a private recreational community where residents could enjoy fishing, boating, kayaking, and incredible waterfront living. Today, it's one of those rare places where neighbors know each other, sunsets stop you in your tracks, and life just feels, well, a little slower. Whether it's hidden lake communities like Big Lake or major recreational destinations like Grapevine Lake, one thing is clear: lake life has become one of the most desirable lifestyles in North Texas.
From peaceful lakefront communities to weekends filled with boating and adventure, North Texas offers a lifestyle that many don't know exists. I'm Sherry Murphy, and until next time, keep living the American dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV Network. I'm your host today. I'm Jenny Wang, broker owner of JWang Properties. Now today, I am going to take you to one of the best kept secrets in Texas. I am so thrilled to introduce you to our Kendall Homes family in Bay City. Now, for me to do that, you need to meet my very good friend, the one and only star in Bay City with 2 R's.
Hi, welcome to Kendall Homes. This is Star with 2 R's. I'm your go-to girl to find that dream home for you here in Bay City.
Nestled in the heart of the Bay City, only 25 minutes drive from the beautiful Texas coast. Now, Russell Ranch positioned perfectly. And over here, you get charming downtown shopping, incredible dining experience, top-rated schools, and everything you could ask for of the outdoor entertainment right in your backyard. Oh, look who's here, Margaret Cruz.
Hey,
Let's
Jenny.
hear it.
Well, Russell Ranch is not just a neighborhood, right? It's a place where you go and put down your roots and you look for a house. And it's not just about finding the house, right? To build your future, it's about finding the right community that fits your lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, the dream place where you can put your roots down and breathe a little deeper. Now, let me tell you about Kendall Homes Builders. It's now some giant corporation out of state. It's a family-owned business that was born and built right here in Texas. Now, David Wickens started the business back in 1993, and ever since then, they have built and sold over 4,000 homes, and that is over $1 billion in new home sales.
At Kendall Homes, we build a quality home with energy-efficient features and thoughtful laid-out designs to make your everyday living experience a very great one.
And what's really impressed me is that they've stayed focused on what really matters, and that is craftsmanship, energy saving, build incredible value, and on top of that, making every homeowners feels like a family.
And talk about quality, Kendall Homes, it sets the bar high.
Yes, we do. Our homes go through multiple inspections during the build process.
See, as a realtor, that gives me a level of confidence to bring my clients.
Speaking of the quality control, we're not only talking about construction, we're talking about every aspect of doing the business with Kendall Homes.
Yes, and let me introduce you to one of my trusted title partners.
Thanks, Star. So hi, I'm Erin Bergeron with Great American Title. Today I'm visiting Kendall Homes, who we've had the pleasure of working with for many years, with a strong escrow team behind every transaction and a long-standing relationship with Kendall Homes. We are committed to helping realtors and their clients experience a seamless transaction from contract to close.
Did you know that Bay City is one of the fastest growing communities just south of Houston? And as a hub in Texas' booming energy industry, Bay City is a home to many hardworking men and women who power our state's oil, gas, and energy sector. This is a community full of opportunity and growth.
Yes, at Kendall Homes, we like to build your home where you can have those memories for years to come.
And with their commitment to the community and craftsmanship, that has made Kendall Homes the pioneer of our greater Houston home building industry. Now, thank you for being with us today in Bay City. I'm Jenny Wang.
I'm Margaret Cruz.
I'm Erin Bergeron.
And I'm Star with 2 R's.
Until next time, y'all, see you on American Dream.
Hey everybody, welcome to the American Dream Selling East Texas. I'm your host, Christine Coons, and as you know, in every community, there are stories that don't make the headlines, but they're often the stories that matter most. Today, we're spending time with Longview Community Ministries, hearing the stories behind the food pantry, the helping hands, and the lives being impacted here in East Texas every single day. Before we step inside the food pantry and hear the stories from the front lines, I want to take a moment to help our viewers understand everything this organization has to offer. I'm joined now by the Executive Director of Longview Community Ministries, Paige Brewer, who's going to help us understand the full scope of what they do here and how they're serving East Texas every single day. Paige, what is the history of LCM?
So LCM was formed in 1982 by 13 churches, and because of a need that came around. In 1982, we did not have as many pantries available, and so they were seeing an increased need of people coming to their churches asking for assistance. So they got together and decided to form Longview Community Ministries. In 1985, Longview Community Ministries actually became a 501c3. Even though we've been around for 41 years, a lot of people don't know that we exist. We get several new clients every single day, and even some new donors. And they're like, we didn't know you guys were here. We didn't know you did this service. We didn't know you did that. And so I think what I would want them to know is that we offer a wide range of services for the Longview community. And those services are on an emergency need. And we want those people to feel like they have a place to come. We don't feel like people are just a number. They matter, and their community supports them.
You how you got involved with LCM?
I retired from the post office and was looking for something to do. Had a friend from church say, why don't you volunteer at LCM? I said, sure. So I one day turned into two, and then that turned into a job offer. And I've been here, I'm working on my 8th year.
Wow.
In addition to the food pantry where y'all have been at, we do some financial assistance for the Longview residents. We help with partial rent, we help with partial utilities, some prescriptions, we help with IDs and birth certificates, some work clothes, if their job depends on having work boots or certain scrubs and things like that. We're able to do that for maybe 50 clients a month that we have funds for.
There's so many ways that people can volunteer. We have so many opportunities available that fit all ages and all time schedules. We have so many different areas within our organization. You can come as early as 6 o'clock and volunteer in the food pantry, and that goes all the way into the afternoon. We also have our service center, which offers financial assistance. There's many ways to serve in that capacity. We also have a Meals with Love program, so you can serve if that is your heart. But there's also other opportunities. When we have fundraisers, you can get involved with Touch a Truck, Super Bowl, Coats for Kids. We just have so many different areas and opportunities.
We have a few different things we do. We typically have a few volunteers who are putting together a box of food, that is taking canned items off the shelves and adding them into a box and moving them into the distribution room. In that room, that's where we add the supplemental items of frozen, refrigerated, bakery items to that box, as well as hygiene. And then we have volunteers who load that into baskets, and we also have people outside who are directing traffic, signing up clients, and having them fill out the appropriate paperwork. For me, I think what keeps bringing me back is the idea of a continuous love that is provided by God. And I believe that long as that is my focus, that keeps bringing me back day by day.
I feel like this helps people, and it makes me feel good when I go home at the end of the day.
A lot of times you don't get to know the impact you make, but we have clients who come back and tell us, thank you for being so kind and not judging. It's hearing those stories, but more importantly, I think it's seeing how much kindness there still is in this community.
In a world that often moves too fast to know to struggle, it's organizations like Longview Community Ministries that remind us what community really looks like, showing up for people right where they are. If this story moves you, there are numerous ways to get involved, whether that's volunteering, donating, or simply spreading the word. Every little bit helps. I'm Kristen Coons with Bold Real Estate Group, and this is American Dream TV, selling East Texas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.